What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video, and I'm kind of cold, but I'm gonna talk to you guys about my top 5 favorite fish, and let's get into it. And I mean, I'm already cold, so like I might as well just. Oh goodness, that is cold. So coming in at number 5 to start it off, we got the platinum gar. The reason I chose these fish is because, one, I like gars. Their really long nose is really cool. That's more long nose gars, but I like gars, and especially the platinum gar because they are all white and they look really cool. So that's why I want to choose them. And also they have the one thing I really like about gars too is that whole big long nose that they have. There's all teeth in there, so I think they're pretty cool. I like gars in general, but just the all white look really cool. So that's why I chose the gar. Coming in at number 4, we got the Arapaima. These fish are extremely cool. If you ask me, they actually kind of look like Araowanas, but they have a really cool mouth, a very wide mouth. And if you've seen these things eat, it is insane. They'll like sneak up on their food and then they'll just bam, and it's just gone. They just suck it right in. It's really cool. Especially I've seen some YouTube videos of people hand feeding them. It's just absolutely insane. And they look cool too. They got some cool colors, like half of their scales are green and then it fades into black, which turns into red. They're really cool, they look cool, and I like their personality because they're absolute monsters. And that's the fish for number 4. Coming in at number 3, we got the Araowana. These fish, the reason I chose them is because I love their back fins. Like they have like a big body and then it fades into like a smaller body, but their fins, it's just like a fin almost like all the way along the entire back thing. Then they just basically like flap their body to swim. Like it's almost like they don't have a tail, but half of their body is their tail. So they're really cool for that reason. And then they have a little tiny like nose, kind of like Pinocchio on the front, and I like that too. They also look pretty cool when they're not as crazy as the Arapaima, but they're still pretty cool. So that's my fish for number 3. Number 2, we got the Betta. And the reason I chose the Betta is because these guys, they have a crazy story behind them, because they're originally from Thailand and they actually live in like mud swamps and puddles and stuff. And it's crazy, like I don't know how they would survive in that, but somehow they do. And then people from Thailand collect the Bettas and take them for breeding and then ship them to countries over in North America and Europe and all over the world. And that's how people get Bettas. So it's pretty cool that they live in their natural habitat is like a swamp, and somehow they live in that and live off like little shrimp and flies and basically whatever they can get at. So these guys are really tough survivors, so that's why I like them. Also guys, another thing I like about Bettas is that the variety of them is crazy. There are so many different types of Bettas, ranging from completely crazy multicolored, it looks like it just got shot with a bunch of paintballs, to crazy almost reflective things. They're really cool though. I love their color, and that's another awesome reason why I like Bettas is because their color and their fins. They're absolutely beautiful too. So there's such a wide variety of colors, and that's another reason why I like them. Number 1, my ultimate number 1 favorite fish is the Flowerhorn. And the reason I like Flowerhorns is because they have like a huge little head thing, like a big bump on their head, and that's where they get the name horn from, is because they have almost like a horn on their head. And not only do these guys have another wide variety of colors, but they're actually in the cichlid family too, and their personality is crazy. You don't even have to train them. Every time I go to a pet store, the first thing I do is I find a Flowerhorn tank, and then I'll just play with the Flowerhorn. Like you can get it to you'll just stick your finger up right by the glass and just move it along, and it'll come right by and like try to eat it. It's really cool. So their personality is also really cool, and just cause, why not?
Please hang up and try again.
Let's do a bonus fish. So my bonus fish is the Pacu. I really like these fish too because their teeth, it's kind of weird, but their teeth actually look like human teeth. It's really crazy, and I kind of just like the name Pacu. It sounds kind of cool. It's fun to say. So I like the Pacu for that reason too. But they look really cool too. They kind of look like piranhas. They're not really as vicious as piranhas, which I like. So they can kind of be kept in a wider variety of community tanks. More fish can live with them. So I like that because they're kind of like piranhas, but not as crazy. They can get huge though, so there's a good chance, unless you have a giant tank, you're gonna have to have a pond to keep these things in too. Also, like all the other fish on my list, because all the fish on my list, they're all fish that I really, really want. The only reason I don't have them is because I don't have a big enough tank or a pond or anything like that. So, yeah, I really like the Pacu too. They're really cool, and those are my top 5, plus a bonus fish, my favorite fish. So thanks guys for watching. Hope you all have a great day. Hope you enjoyed the video. And yeah, those are my top 5 favorite fish. Comment down below what your #1 favorite fish is. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, turn on notifications so you don't miss any uploads. And thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.